All right, let's get to that breaking news story. A deadly crash could impact your commute this morning. Two cars we know hit head-on early this morning in Charles County at Leonardtown Road and Huckleberry Drive. Makia Turner just getting to the scene right now. Makia, I know things are still very early, but I see a lot of delays behind you. What's going on?
Hey, good morning, Annie. Yeah, traffic is already slowing down in some parts at a complete standstill. We're standing in front of Flowing Creek Court, but traffic gets a little tricky when you get up to Huckleberry Drive. That's where that terrible accident happened early this morning, just before 2 a.m. A driver traveling southbound in the northbound lanes, that's right, a wrong-way driver struck a person who died. The person who did strike the person who passed away was taken to a hospital. They have non-life-threatening injuries. Again, right now, just Maryland State Police out here, accident reconstruction on the scene here, just trying to help divert traffic. As you can see, we have both northbound lanes closed. We have one southbound lane open, but you can see that northbound traffic is headed up in that direction. So just a lot of traffic trying to get through this area. So bring your patience with you. Again, a wrong-way driver. Alcohol, by the way, likely a factor in this crash down here in Charles County. We're going to continue to keep an eye on traffic here and bring you the very latest as developments come through. Reporting live in Charles County, Makia Turner, back to you.